Run it back. Yeah, sure. Anodyne Coffee Roasting Company. We got some Colombia La Pradera. Hold on a second. Let's blast this boy real quick. It's ground for a pour over. See, they wrote that on there. Somebody touched this. Hopefully not one of the infected. From Santander, Colombia, altitude 1700 to 1900 MASL. Meters above sea level? Processing method fully washed, producer Hacienda La Pradera. Okay, well, this is a single origin from Colombia, but it has been white labeled by Anodyne Roasting Company in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I don't know a lot about this. From what I understand from my friend who runs a coffee company in Baltimore, you just kind of make a deal for exclusive rights to a region's beans. Obviously there's lots of different regions and probably sub-regions with beans, and so you have all these coffee houses and roasting companies in other countries that are, you know, making offers, and I guess it's good. I don't know. I mean, as long as the farmers get paid fairly. So I'm not going to mess this bag up like I did last time on this one. This has a tear because you got to be able to reseal it. But just to mention again, this Ethiopia Sidama was amazing, but now it's mangled and empty. So I take the little scoop and I dip it into the new bag. The new bag is a little more narrow. So I'm gonna have to get one of those thingies where you just take the coffee out of the bag. I'm gonna do a little bit more than a scoop, just because I'd be a freak like that. All right, let's just let this boy bubble out for a sec. Try to blast out the carbon dioxide a little bit. I already heated up the pot. I don't know if I did that on camera or not. I don't think I did. But very excited. This is my second coffee. Well, it's actually technically my third coffee from Trade, but it's only my second single origin since joining their program, where they send you new bags. I think you can do 1 week, 2 week, or 3 week time span. I did 3 week originally, and now I changed it to 2. And that seems to be a good time frame for me to go through a bag. We'll see. If I get a little bit more fucked up, I might go to 1 week. But for now, 2 seems to be good for me. Excited about going into South America here. I was over in Africa for a bit. I was in Africa for about a month and a half because I had this for close to a month, 3 weeks about, and then 2.5, and then I had another Ethiopian single origin before that. Was it Ethiopian? I can't remember, but I had that one for, I had 2 pounds of that. That's right, so I had that one for like a month, and then this one for like, yeah, so it's been about a month and a half that I've been in Africa. Excited to go to South America. I have heritage there. I'm part Peruvian. Rest in peace, Mama Ilia. Gone too soon. I think she was like, probably like 95, so it's all good. And we're just pouring this joint slowly. They say to pour it at about the rate that it drips down. Mine always kind of drips on an angle, but you know what? It's like we did this last time too, so we can just get blasting on this. Let's put this 200-degree water over here for a sec. Now let's put it over here for a sec. Straight up and down shit is real. And any day can be your last in the jungle. South America. Yo, right off the bat, it smells a lot different than the Ethiopian one. How do I explain that? More earthy? I think that's what it is. Okay, so it's very much more, I guess it's earthy. It tastes more, man, how do you explain it? It's like a little bit, I don't know how to explain this shit, man. I'm not, the one from Ethiopia had almost like a tiny little sweetness to it. What did it say? Vanilla, vanilla, lavender, sweet lemon, yeah. It did have a little bit of a sweetness and a little bit of a tang. I don't know if that's a staple with African single origins. I'll have to have more. But this one is a little bit more rough around the edges. It's got a little bit more bite to it, but it is still smooth. I can't say enough about these, man. I know, like, I get that the whole coffee culture is pretty dumb and single origin this and that, and you're spending $5, and I get it, but it's good. It's so good. It's better than water. Like, I'll drink free water from the tap and won't complain all day and night. But if I'm gonna spend money on a drink, like, do I want to spend $2 on a deli coffee that's gonna just kind of make me depressed? Or, you know, pony up and feel great. Dunkin' Donuts has its place. Don't get me wrong. America runs. But this is so damn good. I wonder if a Dunkin' Donuts regular, I wonder what they would think about this. Maybe that's a future video. I go grab a Dunkin' Donuts regular off the street and pour some of this single origin down their throat and say, how do you feel? How do you feel about that? I think they'd love it. Man, this is good, man. I don't know how these single origins work with different coffee apparati. Like, for me, the pour over works. I'm not doing this to a perfect science anymore. I did when I first got it. I was measuring shit out, like, you know, like a little leprechaun. Now I'm just kind of letting it flow, and going on feel. I don't know, like, if a Hario is better than Chemex, or what. If there's something even better than that, I don't know. Like, if you get this ground for like a machine, I don't know. Like, all I know is my setup and this coffee, it just helps me appreciate it a little bit more. I would, if this tasted like junk, I would just drink this whole thing in 5 minutes. Then I would wish I had more because I drank it too fast and didn't taste good, so it wasn't an enjoyable experience. You know, everybody's got their thing. For me, one of my things is I like to drink fucking coffee, and if I can spend a little, I mean, this program, by the way, is not much money. I'm spending, I think, like $13 or $14 a bag. I mean, extrapolate that out. If I'm buying cups, even from the deli every day, if I'm buying a large coffee, it's $2. You do the math. Damn.